Is Hurricane Floyd. The strong Category 4 hurricane is marching toward the U.S. We have
Monday evening, September 13th, just after 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Hurricane Floyd, a strong Category 4 hurricane, is marching towards the U.S. The Weather Channel's Jim Cantori is in Melbourne, Florida, and Bill Keneally is stationed in Lake Worth, Florida. Preparations for the possible arrival of Hurricane Floyd are taking place along Florida's east coast. By Tuesday evening, mandatory evacuations are in effect for residents living in the coastal cities in Florida and South Carolina. Airlines begin canceling flights into Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. And in Charleston, the rains begin.
And we're getting the first bands now, some pretty heavy tropical rains right as we're coming on air here with one of the first outer bands starting to rotate through the Charleston area.
On Wednesday morning, Hurricane Floyd is dropped to a Category 3 as it passes eastern Florida. But the hurricane is still fierce, with wind speeds at 130 miles per hour.
But don't let down your guard. It's a very strong Category 3. And remember that continuous damage curve that I show you routinely. There's not much difference in the damage whether it's a strong 3 or a weak 4.
One of the Weather Channel's Charleston, South Carolina crew finds out just what Dr. Lyons is talking about. Late Wednesday night, Floyd is downgraded to a Category 2 hurricane as it skirts the South Carolina coast. But the rains are heavy and the winds are strong.
The wind is howling now, swirling around the building. Now, we're not getting the full brunt where I'm standing because we're protected by these buildings. We're trying to protect our satellite truck, and we're trying to protect ourselves. But if I went around the corner here behind this vegetation, I would get literally blown down the street. We're getting gusts now in excess of 50, if not 60 miles an hour.
3 a.m. Thursday morning, Floyd roars onto the North Carolina shore with 110-mile-per-hour winds. By late Thursday afternoon, Floyd is a tropical storm and is dumping heavy rain onto cities all along the East Coast. In New York City, public schools are closed for the first time for a non-snow emergency. By Friday, Floyd is history, but the storm leaves behind massive flooding. North Carolina and New Jersey are hit the worst. For the Weather Channel, I'm Jackie Murphy.